Hi, so welcome back to the Shaking Family on day 364 of our weight loss journey. And it's raining again. It's been raining all night. It's actually drizzling at the moment, so I'm going to be real quick. These videos are going so long. I'm trying to cram 24 hours into sort of a 10-minute-ish video, and yesterday's again went for over 15 minutes, so I apologize for the length of them, but it's just so much to try and cram into one day. There's not much I can do about it, because that's the way it goes when you're on a cruise. There's always something going on somewheres, and there's so much more to do than, you've got entertainment going on all over the place, and you've got game shows, and you've got all sorts of things. Today's video was day 3, where we went to Arlie Beach. And we didn't actually go on land, we went straight out to the reef, so I'm not going to go on too long with that, because there's a bit of footage about going out there and that, but it was actually quite a disappointment, the reef, because the water was a little bit murky, you didn't see too much. I did go snorkeling, but again, I didn't see anything. I'm not even going to include any of the underwater footage, because it's just not worth it. Yeah, and then we had Bianco night as well on that same day. So Bianca is just a white party. Everybody get dressed up in white. Unfortunately, Margaret and myself had a little bit of a tiff, and we sort of spent the night separately in different venues, and so I don't have any even photographs of us together in white. So I don't even have a photograph of myself, but I did take some of the actual parties going, and it's just the way that I suppose married life is. You have these little tiffs, and you get upset with each other, and then you kiss and make up afterwards. So I'm not going to go on any more about it, and let's just get into the day 3 video. It's day 3. It's only 5:30 in the morning, and we're coming into Arlie Beach. It's not a port that they can come alongside, so they use tenders to get everybody across to the actual mainland, but we're not actually going on shore. We get straight onto another boat, which takes us out to the pontoon on the barrier reef itself, and we'll try and get some footage once we're there. They get taken ashore by the tenders that you see out there, because the ship can't get actually into alongside in the dock, so they transfer all the passengers by tender, which run backwards and forwards, collecting and dropping. Okay, so we've just got onto the second boat from the ship up there. You can see that, and there's the dear ladies waiting to go. It's probably be a lot of wind noise in this camera, because it's a GoPro, and there's no way to put a shielded microphone on it, and it picks up all the wind, so just have to see how that goes. But okay, so we're leaving the ship now. We're on our way up to the pontoon on the barrier reef, leaving our hotel behind. Yeah, and I guess we are about to go through a safety door, because we're not up there. We have a safety door any minute.
So you should have a crew member that you can see standing in front of you holding up one of our bright orange life jackets. Now these are found underneath all our seats or in other clearly marked areas. In the event of an emergency, we may ask you to don or put on a life jacket. It is a very easy thing to do. Firstly, you open up the life jacket and find the hole. Once you found the hole, pop your head through the hole, put your arm through the straps, grab those straps, pull them down nice and tight, go around your back around the front, and tie them up with a nice neat bow.
So we've left our ship way behind now. We're heading out to the reef. We've just made the safety announcements. All the options on offer there today. So we're still heading out away from the ship. We haven't got there yet, and it's got a little bit rough out there. It's better than a roller coaster actually, because it throws you around a bit. Maybe if you just look at the track of the boat there, how it's popping in and out of the water. Everybody's got a little bit drenched, including myself and Margaret. Have a look at it round that if you want. Because of the spray that's come off the boat and it's been falling off the top deck here. There's been a couple of people who've got a little bit nauseous, let's just say. And so this is a semi-submersible that we're in, just waiting for them to fill up, I guess, and then we'll go for a little wander around the reef.
But mainly hard coals do. So the hard coals that we are seeing today are the staghorn coals. So those are those big, sharp, pointy ones. And then we've got plate coals. So those are those big, flat ones there. They're usually stacked on top of each other. You'll see a small fish hiding in between them.
Look at that huge fish.
Sorry?
There's a huge one there.
What was it? We've also got boulder coal or brain coal. So those are those big, large, round ones, which I guess look like a boulder. And does anyone know how big the reef is? Did anyone hear this morning? That's correct. It's about the same size as Japan. So it stretches along the Queensland coast, from all the way from Bundaberg up past Cairns.
The underwater observation platform that they have, it's really just like standing in a aquarium, I guess. Nothing spectacular. So I'm going to go and get a stinger suit, because this time of year you have these stickers, and they're not very pleasant to do, apparently. I don't know. There's a fairly big gentleman, lady, whatever she or he may be. Yeah. Back from the reef, it's been a 2-hour trip each way. So we're just approaching the ship now. We're a bit of a lousy view because we decided to sit downstairs instead of out in the open where we got wet on the way out there. So it's long been a tradition that the room stewards will make little animals out of your toweling and face washes and whatever. And yeah, so we're a bit surprised that we hadn't had one until we got back now, and this is the first one we've had on day 3. A little penguin out of a towel. So it'll be interesting to see what else they can come up with, but yeah, they come up with some really creative stuff. So there's Margaret trying to catch up with all her messages as well, because we've only just walked in the door.
Looking out on the morning rain, I used to be so uninspired.
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. Again, I'm recording this one day early. We're talking about it, New Year's Eve, and we haven't really planned anything. We're not doing anything special, just staying home, having a quiet one. And tomorrow I'm going to be doing a Boston butt on the smoker for New Year's Day lunch. And then from the 2nd, we're back onto the, well, I don't know about the rest of them, I'm back onto the weight loss program. So tomorrow is the last sort of splurge, and I'm not really worried about the weight I've picked up. When I consider and I look at some of the photographs, I think some of those cocktails were 2 kilos in themselves because of all the creamy and alcohol and sweet content in them. So yeah, and it's just something that happens on a cruise. You know, you go out to enjoy yourself. There's no good sitting there being miserable and, oh, I can't have that and I can't have that because, you know, go put on a couple of 100 grams or whatever, and it's just not worth it. So we went out, we enjoyed ourselves, put on a few kilos, and so what, you know, next year's another year, and we shed them again. So with that, it's just again, you know, all the YouTube stuff, the regular things, you know, if you can subscribe and hit the little bell, and you'll be notified whenever we drop another video. And again, I've gone through one whole year now without missing a single day, which I'm pretty proud of. Tomorrow is the last day of the 1 year because we started on the 2nd, so the first would be our day 365, which it's turned out to be. And then if you can just keep comments, questions, suggestions coming below, that would be really helpful. And we thank you for those inspiring and supportive comments that most of you are sending. We really appreciate that. And then also, if you can give us a little thumbs up down below and just try and promote the channel to other people who may be wishing to liaise with us, I guess, and we help each other mutually on our weight loss journey. And I must admit that I have picked up a few strikes with the music that I'm incorporating in the videos from the ship, but what can I do? It's not anything I can do about it, but it's not really a strike. They just say that If I decide to monetize the channel, then you know, it'll count against me. But I have no intentions of monetizing anyway. I don't do it for the money. I do it just to stay accountable and to maybe help other people. So with that, it's thanks for watching the Shaking Family, and see you tomorrow. Bye.